All right, welcome guys. Welcome to the first episode of Page Rage Built. This is going to be a vlog series type, working on cars and whatnot projects. Mostly going to be working on Hondas. Going to have some LS stuff, maybe a couple of little projects here and there. First thing I want to talk to you guys about is I picked up this H2b Civic hatch from my buddy of mine. So this is going to be the first project on the channel. This is what we're going to work on. So first couple things we're gonna do, this is a running and driving swap. This is a JDM H22A. This is mated to a LS tranny currently. We're probably gonna end up taking that out and putting in like a GSR in. This is a Bro plateless kit. This is what we're using currently. I was just in the middle of pulling the harness out. So for this first video, what I wanna talk to you guys about is, I see people all the time, I'm doing an H swap, or I'm doing an F swap or an H2b swap and a Civic and Integra, whatever it is, you know, 88 to 2000. So when people talk about swapping in an H swap or whatever it is, they say, oh, what kind of Prelude harness do I merge? Or, you know, do I have to go buy a $500 rye-wire tuck harness? Or what do I have to do to my harness to make it work? So what we're gonna do here today is I'm gonna show you guys how we modify your stock harness, no matter if you have a 92 to 95, a 96 to 2000 Civic, or a 94 to 2000 Integra. Basically, here we have an OBD2A harness for the 98 Civic hatch. A couple things you got to do is, one, we're going to have to extend the IECV wire, the 2-wire plug like this. The Civic and Integra, the IECV is generally located on the back of the manifold, or like OBD2 models is on the throttle body if you have like a 3-wire. The other thing you're going to have to do is extend the alternator wires a good amount. This is, for like many of you know, you have to, the alternator is located on the front of the engine for HF series. So we have the modified harness here. We extended the alternator wires, the ICV wire. We also extended the oil pressure sending unit wire. That just helps with a little bit more room, so that way if the harness moves around or whatever, we're not going to pull that out and then, you know, have a random oil pressure light. So today's video, we're gonna go ahead and install this into the Civic, and I'm gonna show you guys exactly how we do that. So real quick, the reason why we're doing this is the harness that was in the car was already done. It ran and drove, but the harness that my buddy had bought to put in the car had some issues like this here, all these cut wires and stuff like this. So this harness is pretty much trash. We're not gonna use this. This is just unacceptable. No reason that you ever need to do any of this. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into working on the car, and I'm gonna show you guys how to install the harness. So the first step we're gonna have to do, these are the ECU plugs, and this is the chassis plug for the passenger side of the car. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fit them in here. You're gonna feed them in one by one and then pull them through the chassis. All right, welcome back guys. I'm not exactly sure where I left off in the last clip, but we're done here. We got the harness installed, and I'm gonna show you guys. So this is a 98 Civic. This is a OBD2A HX Civic harness. The best harness you can get for a Civic 96 to 98 would be an EX, or 99 to 2000 would be an EX model or SI model harness. Completely stock harness. The only thing we did was we extended the alternator wires, the power wire, and the plug. We extended the IECV to reach the sensor in the front of the manifold, and we also extended the oil pressure sending unit sensor. That way you can reach, because it's below the oil filter on the H series engine, so a little bit more reach. So as you can see, everything's connected. Got that extended and ran up. So the shock tower plugs plugged in, all the injectors. The only thing I did is I did delume the injectors a little bit. I didn't extend them, but I just delumed them and retaped them so they had a little more reach. IECV right there. Everything else is plugged in. So everything else is plug and play, as far as like the map, TPS, the speed sensor switch, the thermostat switch, ground, and the VTEC wires and everything. This is all not extended. This is just the stock Civic harness. Just want to express that. So so that's basically the harness installed. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna move inside the car. I'm gonna show you guys. It's just a one plug to the dash, and simple as that. All right, I hope the camera is bright enough for you guys can see. So again, this is the stock Civic harness that came with the car. All right, well, this is the HX model, but nonetheless, same thing. So we plug this in to the dash. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna be running a OBD2A to OBD1 ECU jumper harness. This is gonna allow us to run a chipped OBD1 ECU for the swap. So there you guys have it. That's the simple way to modify your stock harness. This way you don't have to go out and spend any money on a custom harness or send it out to somebody to do these easy steps. All it is extending the alternator wires, the oil pressure sending unit, the IACV. Again, everything in the Civic harness did reach all the sensors and everything. I didn't have to extend anything else. The only thing I did is de-loom the injector clips and then retape them. That way they just have a little more reach, but I did not extend them at all. So that's the finished swap. In the future, we are going to dive in on a detailed step-by-step swap. We're going to be doing an H2b swap in a 93, I think it is, Honda Civic hatch. So from the beginning of getting the kit to cutting the engine up to making it modified to fit, we're going to do a step-by-step guide. I'm going to show you guys how to do that, so that way if you're at home and you're trying to do it and you're confused with the Bro plateless H2b kit, super simple, reliable, works great. Here's the kit we have for our friend who's going to be working on the car. We're going to be doing the swap for him. He's going to be helping us out and learning how to do it. That's going to be the next project on the video, hopefully within a couple of weeks. This video I just wanted to put out. This is going to be the first introduction to the channel, show you guys what we're about. So current project list is we have the Civic hatch, the 92, that we're going to be doing a step-by-step H2b guide on. We have this EK hatch here. This is, again, the one I bought off my buddy with the H2b in it. So we're going to be doing some work on this. So this hatch came with some goodies. We got the CTR floor mats, the CTR steering wheel. We have the SI cluster in there, the door cards, and even the rear floor mats. So that's pretty much going to sum up the end of this video, and that's where we're going to leave it off. So see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.